In dry road conditions, our safety is ensured by the grip generated between the tyre and the road surface. In the rain, the situation changes radically. When our tyres face a film of water on a wet road, and often deep puddles, the driver is in extremely dangerous conditions. The tyre pushes the water forwards, creating a true wave of water on which the wheel slides like a surfboard. In such conditions, the vehicle becomes uncontrollable. This phenomenon is called aquaplaning. Ideally, the tyre should fend off the water like the bow of a speedboat, rather than plane on the film of water. Nonetheless, nowadays increasingly wide tyres are needed to transfer to the road the drive torque of more and more powerful engines. So, what can we do to guarantee maximum safety in all road conditions, maximising the resistance to aquaplaning? Let's examine a few simple rules that allow us to travel in maximum safety even in the most dangerous weather conditions. The decisive factors for aquaplaning are the following: the speed of the vehicle, the wear on the tread, the inflation pressure. Speed is a highly critical factor, as the amount of water that the tyre must move away is proportional to the speed. The higher the speed, the earlier the tyre reaches its water draining limits. The remaining wedge of water reduces the area of contact with the asphalt, thus making aquaplaning unavoidable. Therefore, when it rains, the first rule is to moderate your speed. If the wheels of the car in front of you start spraying up high jets of water, the risk of aquaplaning is looming, so you'd better slow down. Let's then analyse the influence of the second factor, the wear on the tread. The depth of the tread grooves determines the tyre's capacity to drain the wave of water that is generated when advancing. A reduced tread depth due to excess tyre wear decreases the tyre's draining capacity, so that the car with worn treads loses grip at a significantly lower speed than a car with less worn tyres under the same weather conditions. How can we be certain that the wear on our tyres will still guarantee maximum safety? All tyres have wear indicators which visually show when the depth of the grooves has reached the limit of 1.6 mm, the minimum allowed by law. Be careful though, as the minimum tread depth of 1.6 mm only prevents us from getting fined. However, it is no guarantee of maximum safety in all conditions. The wise move is to have your tyres inspected regularly by a true expert, your trusted tyre centre. It's definitely worth it. The few minutes it takes to check the tyres can save your life and the lives of other road users. Let's now look at the fundamental role played by the inflation pressure. The wave of water that lifts up like a wall in front of the tyre exerts hydrostatic pressure that acts against the pressure inside the tyre. When the hydrostatic pressure exceeds the pressure inside the tyre, that is, the inflation pressure, the tread slides on a layer of water. This means aquaplaning. Even when the tyres are in good conditions and when travelling at moderate speed, if the pressure is insufficient, we are still in danger. The correct inflation pressure is shown in the vehicle's instruction manual and on a label applied to the inside of the car doors. The pressure must only be checked when the tyres are cold, that is, after driving just a few kilometres at low speed. Checking the pressure with the pressure gauges at the service station while filling up, when the tyres are hot, is certainly not the best solution. In this case, to do it yourself is definitely not recommended. To check the pressure, the best advice is to see the only real expert, your trusted tyre centre, who has the professionalism and the right tools needed to check the tyres properly. Moderate speed, tyres in good conditions, correct pressure, and have a good trip, even under the pouring rain.